Exciting news for Greensboro basketball fans. The Swarm is going to be staying in the Gate City through at least the 2027 season, and the inside of the field house is getting a major upgrade.
You know, when we chose Greensboro, we went through an exhaustive process of looking at a lot of places that might house our G League team. But we were convinced that the city of Greensboro would be there, would support us, and you have. So mayor, city council, people in the city, thank you so much.
All right, so I want to know about that story. Were you really a ball boy at the Greensboro Coliseum?
I was a ball boy for the Carolina Cougars, and I grew up here in Greensboro, loved Greensboro, and I had a chance as a kid to be on that center court and sitting on those baskets during the Cougars games.
Is that where your love started?
It is. As a kid, grew up playing basketball at Windsor Community Center on the east side of Greensboro and started loving basketball at that point. And it just continued to grow and grow and grow until I was able to play in college at Campbell University and then eventually go into a career in sports.
So do you pinch yourself sometimes thinking that you are where you are and doing what you do?
I do. It's just, it's truly been a blessing to be able to have the career that I've had and have the great teammates I'm able to work with day in and day out in our organization.
And did you think you would have an opportunity to come back and make an impact on Greensboro like you are now?
No idea. When we started the process to decide where we put our G League team, Greensboro was one of 8 cities, and I have to give a lot of credit to the mayor, to the city council, to Matt Brown and Scott for really having the vision to have this be our home for our developmental league team, and it's been a phenomenal partnership.
And now expanding that to stay here through at least the 2027 season, what is it like to make that announcement?
Well, it's exciting because what it tells us is that we were great partners. And as great partners, we want to continue working together. And Scott and Matt have just been, amazing to work with. The city's been very supportive. The fan base has been great. To see all the kids come out and having a great time at our Swarm games, it's exactly what we envisioned when we selected Greensboro.
So what's the future? What's next for the Swarm? What's next for the Hornets?
Well, just continue player development and continue playing better on the court, trying to make it into the playoffs and having some of these young players that come down to the Swarm be able to contribute to that process.
As Fred mentioned, along with our lease extension, we are proud to unveil several renovations and upgrade plans.
Steve, what does this announcement mean for the team?
Well, it's incredible. Knowing we're going to be here for another 5 years after this season, right, 27-28. The naming rights announcement this afternoon as well. It's just an incredible journey we've all been on. It just enables us to feel like we're on such strong footprint right now, and we've worked really hard as an organization to really make an impact in the community. And a naming rights partner, 6 years in, pretty incredible. Ability to extend our lease for the next 5 years after this season, pretty incredible. We love Greensboro. Community's been great. They've supported us leaps and bounds, and I don't know where else we'd want to play but here.
I love to hear that. Yeah. Talk about some of the upgrades happening to this space.
Yeah, so from a game experience perspective, we talked about the video board that's coming on board 23-24. Our fans, we've listened to our fans. Our fans said, you got to get the acoustics right and you got to get a video board. We want to see the replays. We want to see certain things. And so it's a testament to our organization that we listen to our fans. We may not have been able to address all of it, but this 13-by-23 should appease a lot of fans coming to our building next season. The acoustics was another big part of it. Music, how we play, the PA system, the MC on court. Very important to our in-game experience, and sometimes our fans struggle with the acoustics. So we had to get it right, we had to get it fixed, and of all the renovations and the upgrades from a game experience, these are the 2 most important for us. From a player development perspective, it's all about getting our players right, training them up, coaching them up, giving them more practice time. They all want to get to the big team. And these renovations also keep us in line with the rest of the NBA G League because we were falling behind a little bit. And it took some time, but I credit Matt Brown and his staff, Mayor Vaughn, City of Greensboro, and our Hornets organization to get to where we are today.
What is your favorite part about a Swarm game?
My favorite part is just seeing the kids come in and their eyes light up because they're so close to the action. You could sit in the last row and you feel like you're right on top of the players. Families that come out and have a great time, that's really what makes it tick for us, right? We're bringing back Autograph Saturdays. We're going to bring back some Fun Day Fridays. And so it's really about our base, and our base is the youth. And so if we can keep them happy, I think we can keep mom and dad happy, right?
We couldn't be more thrilled by the sense of reassurance and the commitment that the Charlotte Hornets have made to the Greensboro community.
What did it take to make this extension happen and to make all these renovations happen?
Well, we've had a great relationship with the entire Charlotte Hornets organization, from Fred Whitfield, James Jordan, Larry Jordan, Seth Bennett. We've always had a frank and open. They know what we can do and what we can't do, and so we always put our heads together and find out, how do we make this a better venue for all your players and fans to enjoy? And let's put our heads together, figure that out. And we were able to come up with an improvement based on the fact that their commitment to extend for another 5 years created the opportunity to us for figure out how to do this without taxpayers paying for any of these improvements. We then, of course, we always have a great relationship with the Convention and Visitors Bureau. We're able to use funding supported from them to help us with this great new improvement, and that's a large video board that I think will make a great in-game experience for young kids, and older people coming to the game will enjoy looking at a replay of some great shot or a dunk or a block. So it's going to be a great experience to enhance this great now Novant Health Fieldhouse. So that's another improvement. But the dedication, commitment, of course, Fred Whitfield being from Greensboro certainly helps lead to the point of wanting to do something for our community. So we've had a great relationship. I think it's such a reflection for them to make this commitment to us, speaks to them feeling good about being in Greensboro and selecting us as the home for the Greensboro Swarm.
And really, it's about player development also. It's about the fans, but also player development and getting the best players and making them feel appreciated and ready to move on to the next level.
What's nice is they welcome our input. You know, our staff's so experienced, and whether it's Scott Johnson, Mike Perdue, our contractors, how they could make an improvement work. I mean, we're dealing with a limited square footage here. How can we make something work? And they welcome and invite our 2 cents. They accept our recommendations. How can we make this better? And suddenly, boom, you got a bigger locker room, and it's a better enhanced facility for them. There's a therapeutic rehab pool that will be part of this, you know, a spa kind of setting for them to rehabilitate their athletes, training sessions for video game reviews and things of that nature. The whole environment speaks to both a better setting for the player and the coaches and a better setting for the fans to come and enjoy great. I mean, where can you get a seat that close to a future NBA player than right up here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse?
It's not too late to pick your seat for a Swarm game. Tickets are on sale to see the team at the new Novant Fieldhouse. Go to gsoswarm.com.